Hey guys, so today I'm going to be doing a very quick May TBR, and on this TBR I am only going to talk about 3 books just because I know how I've been the last couple months and I want to have something that's realistic. So if I get to these 3 books, great. If I read more than these 3 books, I hope so, but I'm just going to start off with 3 books that I for sure want to get to in May. So the first is just like a fiction story. I've had this since last year at a library sale, but this is The Glass Kitchen by Linda Francis Lee, and it's totally up my alley. It's about this woman, I guess, who's kind of lost her way in life. It sounds like she moves to New York City and she's opening up this kitchen, so she's a chef of some sort, I believe. It just sounds like a really sweet read. I was saving this for summer, springtime, which I honestly feel like would be perfect for right now. I want to read fantasy, but I also really want to just read like a nice fiction, cute kind of story. Next is an audiobook that I actually want to finish reading. So I started listening to the audiobook Renegades by Marissa Meyer last month, and then my loan expired from the library and I was at part 10 out of 16. So if I'm able to get the loan in the month of May, I will definitely be finishing that because I got to a point in the story where I'm really hooked. The first bit of Renegades, I wasn't super interested in it, but it took me a while to actually get invested in the characters and the story, and now I'm so excited. And it's funny, I got right into that part where I was getting in my car and looking forward to listening to it when my loan expired, which is just lovely. So yes, I will hopefully be finishing Renegades as soon as I get that download again. And then also from the library, one that I'm actually going to be physically picking up, I'm going to be getting City of Brass. I'm not even going to try to pronounce this author's lovely name because I will just mess it up horribly, but I'm really excited to read this book. It's like a fantasy story and I've just heard amazing things about it. It is a bit of a longer book too, which I'm here for if it's fantasy because that sounds great to me. I'd love to get completely invested in a world that's just full of magic. I've heard the beginning of this book can be a little bit slow, but that it really develops into something completely beautiful. And I've heard just amazing things about City of Brass. So I think it's like an adult fantasy. I don't think it's young adult. But either way, I'm very excited to read it. And then the final book that I plan on reading, I know this is the 4th book, but one's an audiobook, so that's why it didn't really count. But the 4th physical book that I'm going to be reading is A Court of Frost and Starlight by Sarah J. Maas. I think this will be a good balance with my other books because it is a novella, so it's a shorter book. Honestly, anything Sarah J. Maas writes, I'm going to read forevermore, so I'm planning on reading this. I think it comes out actually this week today, or it came out already, sometime like that, so I'm going to be getting my hands on that soon. I don't really know if this is like a full-fledged story because it is shorter. I've heard it's just like a book in the middle of the events happening after A Court of Wings and Ruin and then her series, her spin-off series that she's writing. So I'm curious to see what it's about. All I know is it's going to have some of my favorite characters again, so I am so excited. I may be doing a reading vlog for it too, just because it is a shorter fantasy book. I could probably read it in a day, and then maybe I'll just do a vlog of my reading experience. So we'll see if that happens, but I'm so excited to get my hands on it. So that is a for sure in the month of May as well. And that's it. Those are the books that I plan on reading in May. It's probably going to change, but at least I have like some core books that I'm excited about and that I really want to get to. So thank you so much for watching and happy reading.